Hello and welcome back to another video. This will be the last part to the video. I have 2 paintings that I need to actually do, and then I have 3 that I've already done. I believe I still have the time lapses for them, and I will put them in here. If I don't, then I'll just show them and talk about them. But so I have 2 that I actually need to do, and then these are the 2. They're both gray and white and like black and stuff. So I mean, obviously I'll add like other, this is the biggest one. And then I got this one. So I am ahead of schedule because this is supposed to be tomorrow and Saturday's paintings, but I'm ahead, so I'm gonna try and do some today. I've already done some today, but I'm gonna do what I can. I'm thinking of doing the skull first. My Doritos, so that way it can dry and hopefully I can add anything I need to tomorrow or like Saturday if needed. But yeah, I have been wanting to give up on this challenge so many times, you don't understand. I don't know, like it's been a lot, and I've learned a lot and I've grown to like oil paint. It's a lot of work doing 30 paintings in 30 days while still like going to work and then coming home and having to do other stuff, as well as trying to film it, make sure I have videos up at once a week, taking photos and editing and getting things posted on social media. It was just a lot. So I'm ready for this like little break I'm gonna give myself after I do these. I do have another challenge I want to do. There's a couple different things I want to do, but I think I know what I'm gonna do after this. Which is good. Once again, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot, but it's not gonna be within 30 days. I think it's maybe just gonna be a week, but we'll see. Either way, we're gonna get into it. I don't want to do it. I'm trying to hype myself up to just start it, because once I start it, it won't be as bad. But like, I just can't. I've used up so much paint, like oil, like the paint medium, like paint oil for this. Excuse me. I've finished off my Mona Lisa. I mean, it wasn't full, but I finished this off. This one wasn't full. I think it was maybe halfway or like less than halfway. I don't know where the low is. This one, I finished this off. The only thing I have now is slow dry medium. But I don't want to use that. So yeah. But I've used up all of these. This little, or did I throw it away? You can't see it. But this little bottle, it's like hidden behind my art easel. I used all that. There wasn't much left in there. I mean, most of these didn't have that much left in. But I used up all of my oil paint medium. So the next time I decide to do oil paint, I will have to go buy more. I've also learned that my liquid is a life changer. Most of the time I just use the oil for it, and because this, when I got it, it's like, okay, it's gonna sound so silly, and I have oil paint on the lid, of course. It's like sticky. This is gonna sound really maybe silly and stupid, but like when I first got it, and if you've used this before, you know it's like, it's not like a liquid. It's like, like it's kind of comes out in like these blobs. So I just thought, because when I first got it, I didn't use it, and so I was like, okay, maybe like it goes bad, and maybe it's just bad, like, you know, I just, you know, didn't use it. Sorry, I still have like a slight like cold, so I was like, maybe I just didn't use it like fast enough, so it's bad. But then I decided to try it, and it was good. It's good. This is just how it is. But I didn't know that. So now I know. And the difference between painting with actual like liquid versus like oil, like the thinners, I don't know, it's just different to me. Like, even though that's like, I don't know, I think because this, like, the stuff I was using didn't like speed up the painting dry time, this does, because it says it speeds drying and it makes it kind of glossy. It's different than just using this, okay? Like, even though I don't know if this is something that you're supposed to actually use like with the paint or just to clean your paintbrushes, I don't know, but either way it's different. So the liquid has become like my best friend, and I've used like half of it during this thing. Maybe I used too much, I don't know, but it's like for me the perfect amount. But we're gonna get started. Trying to hype myself up to do this. Guys, I was laying down, ignore that. It is Friday. It's Friday. And yeah, it's Friday. And we're gonna do the last painting, or like the last actual one I need to do. The other one's already painted. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge though, because I'm wearing clothes I don't want to get paint on. So I did finish the other one. You can see it right there. I don't like it. I can't zoom in on the front camera. I don't like it because it just, I don't know, I feel as if I was trying to do too many details at first. Too many details, and so it just looks strange. I don't know. But I don't know. We're gonna try this one. I'm not normally good at portraits and oil. We're gonna try this. I'm so ready to just be done with this series. You don't get it. You don't. I've painted my little heart out. I can't paint no more. I can't do it. I can't. Like, it's just, I need to move on from something else. So I'm excited. Okay, so ignore the squeaky chair, but I want to show you guys the paintings. So this is a little bit weird. I did kind of break the paintings up, so there's only a couple time lapses, and I didn't really record a bunch in between just because I very much wanted to give up during the last bit of this challenge, so I kind of just was like needing to get these paintings done, and that's what I did. But let me show you them. So we'll start with the big one. This is the ram sheep skull. I'm pretty proud of this one. I think the only thing I really would change that kind of has been bugging me since I've done this is like the separation between like the ear and the skull right there, but I'm happy with it overall. And then I got the next challenge in the works behind me. Stuff everywhere. We have the little statue. I think it's something with the proportions that are a little bit off to me. I think it's the lips or the nose. I don't know. But I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know. And then you get to, and I'll like flip the camera at the end to show you these. The ones that I have previously done. One of them I did not have a time lapse for, so we'll start with the oyster. And I think the texture on this one is crazy. I just think it, yeah. So this was the first one I ever done. I really like this one. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. And I'm really glad. So this was originally like a green background, not this green, but it was like kind of like a greenish. And then I went and changed it to purple. I don't know if you can still tell. You can kind of see the purple. And then it just was too much clashing because it was the purple that's in here, like the dark purple. And then I changed it back to the like this green, and I think that this green works out. And then we have this teeny tiny little eye painting. This is the one that I have the time lapse of. And then we have this teeny tiny eye that I don't have the time lapse for. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I didn't record it like I thought I did, because doing the last project I thought I was recording a time lapse and I wasn't. Thank God it was only one small painting, so it didn't really affect anything. But I just, yeah, so I have a really bad habit of always checking to make sure that it's recording. But let me flip the camera and show you, and this completes it. I am now officially done. I have them all sitting right next to me. They're all fairly enough dry. I mean, I know it's oil, so it's not like it's gonna actually ever be dry, but like surface touch level, it's dry for the most part. Besides this one, the edges are still very much wet. So I would like to get these posted for sale at some point. I'm hoping maybe next month. I want to give them a little bit more time to dry, but obviously they're dry enough for me to stack them on top of each other. Some of them. But let me flip the camera and show you these ones. There will be a video after, one more video after this, kind of just, I'm just going to go through, show you all of the paintings, and kind of just talk about some things that I learned and stuff like that. These are the paintings. It's kind of a random assortment, but I'm pretty happy with them. I'm really glad that I did this challenge. And I genuinely really like all of these 5 paintings. I really do like them. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this series. Like I said, I will have one more. And like I mean, the texture on this one is, because it's like, yeah, you can really see it here. I just really like my brush strokes on this one. But I'll have one more video, like I said, and I will show all of these as a whole and kind of just talk about this challenge. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking this far into this video, watching. If you watched all of this, thank you. If you didn't, watched like at least one, or maybe you just saw me post on Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.